Good evening. My name is Scott Scream, and I'm coming to you from the laboratory of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex from the Kyle Zombikowski studio to bring you today's It is time for the Deep-3. Ho, 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 ho. Ah. All right. Hey, happy Halloween, everybody. We've got a great show lined up for you today. Thanks for coming by and stopping and checking us out. I didn't do the costume thing. Very sorry, but we've got three scary picks for you today. So let's take a look at those. Of course, don't forget to let us know what you've got lined up as far as your spooktacular plays for today. Whatever your best 5 plays are. If you got 5, you don't have to put up 5, but up to 5, whatever they are, put them up there, and when you get them right, we'll give you the shout out. And yeah, I'll be doing that for the whole video. And if you get enough of them right, just like Kyle Zakowski, you will be our capper of the day, Mr. Perfect. Let's see, I wonder how Kyle did today. Did he keep that streak going? Well, we'll find out soon enough. So let us know what you're playing in the comment section. Don't forget to stop by and check out winnersandwiners.com. Statsalt.com deep dives into every game, but especially the NFL games over there on Winners and Winers. Monday night, Thursday night, no deeper dive anywhere in the world. Check it out, trust me. All right, so quick recap of yesterday's action. We did go 2-1 on the day as far as the Deep 3 goes. We missed out on the Chicago-Cleveland under in the NBA. We did hit the Knicks in Orlando. And we did hit the Washington Nationals, Houston Astros over 7.5. On the premium side, we finished out our baseball season with a thud as we had the Houston Astros to get it done there against Max Scherzer. We thought Max would struggle. He did. Houston left too many guys on base and just couldn't do the damage they needed to do early in the game. And once Greinke got out of there, it was time for the mice to play as Washington put up 5 runs after Greinke left. So, congratulations to Washington. You know, I did have a ticket on Washington. We played that bet long ago where we had the Nationals and the Nats. We got the Nationals at plus 140, so got a nice little price on them there. About the same as we got booking them today. Very, very similar. So, anyway, 2-2 we go on the 4. And let's take a look at today's plays. We're going to start off in the college ranks. I've got 2 plays on this game. It's Georgia Southern takes on App State. Georgia Southern right now is a 15-point road dog. Both of these teams are going to look to run the ball against 2 of the top 3 defenses against the run in the Sun Belt Conference. The Eagles, they are 15th in rush yards per game, but they're just 51st in the country at yards per carry with 4.5. So they do it through quantity, not necessarily quality. The Mountaineers, they average 5.1 yards per carry. That's good for 11th in the nation. And they put up 238.7 yards per game rushing their own bad self. That's good for 14th. The difference is the Mountaineers can actually throw the ball effectively. They average over 200 yards per game. Georgia Southern, not so much. In fact, not at all. They are dead last in the nation in passing, putting up just 46 yards per game. There's big storms that are coming through Boone, North Carolina. It's kind of sketchy on what the timing is, but they may not be moved out by the start of this game. It's going to be a huge drop in temperature. Game's going to finish up in the 40s with a 20-mile-an-hour plus wind. That's going to make passing the ball even more fun for these teams. I think this game ends up being a punt fest. And I think they run the ball enough and keep the clock moving enough that shorten up the game. And anytime that happens, the favorite, they have fewer chances to put up points, cover the number. We've got to get better than 2 scores. We've got to cover it by 3 scores here. I think App State wins. But I think the Georgia Southern defense does just enough to keep it within 2 touchdowns. Give me Georgia Southern plus 15 in this one. And on the same note, we're going to play the under 44.5 in this one. Like I said, I think there's a good chance first half of this game at least going to be played in a driving rain and gusty wind. It's going to affect the kind of passes they can throw. They're not going to be able to take deep shots and anything that they do in the passing game most likely is going to be of the short ball control variety. And, of course, as we talked about before, Georgia Southern just doesn't throw at all. App State defense is playing extremely well. They've given up just 17 points total in their last 3 games. This is going to be a windy grind, kids. Give me the under 44.5 in this one as well. All right. And while we're at it, let's take a look at the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. This is a San Francisco team that just wants to grind you to dust on both sides of the ball. All right. Only Baltimore has held the ball longer than San Francisco. They average 34 minutes and 31 seconds per game in time of possession, and that may not bode well for an Arizona team that is 30th in time of possession. And for fun, they're missing their top 2 running backs. They're going to start Kenyon Drake. He is from Miami, and when Miami doesn't want you, there's a good chance you are not good at the game of football. Drake is one of these guys that his promise has been a lot better than his delivery. We'll see what a change of scenery looks like. So far for Miami, he's averaged just 3.7 yards per carry. So, good luck with that one. Nice place to break in there against that San Francisco defense. Becoming one-dimensional against a Niners team that sacked Kyle Allen 7 times last week is not going to be a recipe for success. And that was having to account for Christian McCaffrey. Kenyon Drake is not Christian McCaffrey. This one's not going to end well for Kyler Murray, who, despite being one of the most mobile quarterbacks in the league, has been sacked 27 times in 8 games. Can you imagine if he had lead feet like a Joe Flacco or somebody like that, how many sacks he would have taken? Holy crap. Shanahan and the Niners, I think they have the rushing game that's going to keep the Cards on the bench, and I think Murray turns it over at least twice. He's got a kind of a habit of fumbling, not to mention not throwing that well when he is running the ball. I think the Niners, they pound the rock right here. Yeah, they've got Matt Breida and Mossert are both banged up. Shanahan says they're both gonna play. Plus, they've had the running back there, Tevin. Coleman, thank you. Tevin Coleman has really done well. He put up over 100 yards last week on just 11 carries. I think the Niners do what they do. I think they pound the rock. I think they throw it to Kittle, maybe take the occasional deep shot to keep them on their toes with Emmanuel Sanders. And I think the Cards absolutely lay an egg at home here. The play I like in this one, Cardinals team total under 16.5. I don't think the Cards score 3 times against this Niners defense. Doesn't happen. Sorry. Give me Cardinals team total under 16.5. Give me Georgia Southern plus the 15. And how about that wind and the rain over there, keeping that total under 44.5 at the end of those 3 games? You guys can join me. We will pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody. Let's take a real quick look at the shout-outs, put up our premium numbers. 0-1 yesterday brings our premium record on the month to 27, 26-1. We do have 2 premium plays today. We will not finish the month 500. That is the only prediction I will make. So we'll see what happens. We're trying to go 3 games over and have a winning month. So we'll see what happens on the premium side. As you see, we're still doing well in football. 56-41-1, 57.7%. If you want to get signed up for the premium picks, we'd love to have you on the team. Follow that link there, and we can take care of the rest. Aight. So, as far as the shout-outs go, you guys, a couple of you had a pretty good day. Steve Godin said it was very excited that we're back. So it was very painful without you. Not going to lie. And it was weird. I told Steve it was weird not having, I think of you guys as kind of my football family, my betting family, and not to get to talk to you guys every day. It was weird. It was like, this huge chunk out of my life. I've been doing it every day for a year. So, yeah, it was definitely a change in my routine. So, again, good to be back. Big Manny wanted to give us some props for yesterday. He said he had hit it on the Deep-3, played the Lakers, Memphis under, and Dallas in a parlay. So then he cashed on the Nats first 5 over 4, and the Nats on the money line. The Nats Stros over 7.5. That sounds like a damn fine day, being Manny. He wanted to give a shout out to everybody for the advice. So absolutely our pleasure. That's what we live for, shit like that, for people to just beat the hell out of their book. So nice job being Manny. Let's stay hot, baby. Nick Rampero said, welcome back. Nick, he hit the OKC Portland under 220. Nicely done, sir. Super Cisco had a fine day. He hit the, you know what, I didn't see Cisco. Oh, it is. Cisco went 4-1. He put up 6 picks. Of course, we just counted the first 5. He went 4-1 plus 290 on that one. He missed just the Pistons plus 9. Kyle Zukowski, our reigning champion. Kyle, he did okay. He went 4-0 yesterday. He did not go 4-0 today. In fact, today he went 5-0. He hit the Oilers, the Nats over, the Florida Panthers, the Trailblazers, and the Vancouver Canucks. 5-0 plus 500. Actually, I've shorted him. He's plus 550 as he hit plus 120 on the Panthers, plus 130 on the Oilers. Took the money line shots on both of those, and both of them cashed. Kyle, well done. Again, I tell you guys, if you're not paying attention to Kyle's plays and you're not at least giving him a sprinkle, you're missing out. It's the whole reason we're here. It's the whole reason we have cappers. You guys are doing a great job. Keep putting up the great picks. Kyle Zukowski, Super Cisco, those are all guys that you should be checking out. Jorge Correa, he had Arsenal and Liverpool over 3.5 goals. I should say so, as that ended in a 5-5 tie. He also had the Nationals, a little smell there at plus 125. And he had the Nats over for the 3.5 for themselves. The Utah Jazz minus 3. Only missed out on the first inning score, but he goes 3-1 plus 215 on the day. Nice job, Jorge. So those are our positive cappers, everybody. Jorge Correa, 3-1 plus 215. Super Cisco, 4-1 plus 290. And for 2 days in a row, the second day in a row, everybody, it's the one, the only. It's Kyle Zukowski, 5-0, baby, plus 550. Kyle, you're halfway home, baby. You are our capper of the day. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations to all you guys that made money. Again, thanks for commenting. Couldn't do it without you. So let's go out there and let's go out there and have a night. What do you say? Let's win some money. Let's get some candy. Put those Snicker bars down long enough to cash those tickets. And no matter what happens, hey man, we'll be back here in November. All right. We'll do what we always do. We'll bitch about those bad beats that I'm sure are coming. We'll brag about our fat stacks and all the candy that we shoved in our mouth. And then, because it's Friday, it's more football. You guys know what we do. We fire it up and we do it all again. All right. You guys have a great day. Happy Halloween, everybody. Stay safe. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.